Hello everyone and welcome to this public Sunburned announcement. Across all Mario Tennis games, there have been around 42 different playable characters. Some of them were essentially skins, like Blue Yoshi that didn't change anything but the color. Some of them were skins that actually made a difference, like Dry Bowser being a defense character instead of regular Bowser's power designation. In the more recent handheld games, you can unlock characters by scanning QR codes, but most of the time across all games, the way to add characters to your roster is to win cups or complete challenges or do something in-game to earn it. This is not so with Mario Tennis Aces. In MTA, you unlock characters when the Nintendo overlords deign to give them to you, on a monthly, automatic basis based on your participation in online tournaments, getting characters a month early if you get enough ranking points. Mario Tennis Aces, currently at the beginning of its lifespan, has only 16 playable characters, with 3 little question mark slots that'll be replaced with their slow and steady drip feed of charity. They've already announced on Twitter that the first 3 unlockable new characters are going to be Koopa, Paratroopa, Birdo, and Diddy Kong, all of which have been playable in previous tennis games, so they ain't new. What really blows my mind about this whole thing, though, is that if you play the adventure mode in MTA, there are several other fully functional characters you play tennis against that are not in this game's roster right now. Blooper, which they say will be unlocked eventually, but there is no word on Drybones, regular Koopa, Shy Guy, Boom Boom, or Comic, all of which are enemies in the adventure mode, all of which have all their bells and whistles, none of which are selectable in the roster. The developers have opted to cut these complete characters out of the lineup to be slowly spoon-fed to us at later dates. Unlike the new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that is going the route of bringing every previous character to bat to create the ultimate selection, Mario Tennis Aces is actively removing characters from the list and using them as cheap, spaced-out monthly rewards to try to artificially lengthen player retention. So when can I play as Drybones? 6 months from now? A year? How long is this plan going to be in place? The Nintendo of America tweet said that Diddy Kong, Birdo, and Paratroopa were for the fall. Only 3 characters in one whole season? That's like raiding my storeroom and giving my food back to me as tiny, unlivable rations. You gave us the characters already in previous games. Then you took them back and decided to hold them hostage with a knife to their throat and are now mailing me severed ears and toes every month until by the time they actually release, they won't have enough appendages to even play tennis anymore. They'll just be lying on the court in a bloody mess while my opponents land service ace after service ace with a couple what's left of my body shots thrown in for good measure. Release the hostages, Camelot Software Planning / Nintendo. Rescind your demands and release the hostages. Oh, if I'm lucky, I'll be playing as Blooper by Christmas. Get out of here. I played against him in the adventure mode a week ago, and he was bullshittedly bouncing the ball off the center mast in the ship court effectively enough to where I bet if I played as him right now, it would probably work perfectly. Give me him. I will not be playing this game a year from now. It's super fun online and I'm pretty good at it, but I guarantee I'm done before I even see Birdo probably, because even though these characters are all releasing for free, which they would have you believe is a generous service when it's basically just re-gifting stolen goods back to us, it has elicited an insufferable waiting period that my patience cannot abide. So once again, release the hostages with all their fingers and toes intact, please. The current roster is even unbalanced as a result of this. There are 5 power characters and only 2 speed characters, only 2 tricky characters, 2 technique characters, and only 2 defense characters, which frankly is too many already. I'll admit that. Hashtag Nerf Bowser Jr. Remember in Mario Power Tennis when Bowser Jr. didn't use a mechanical contraption with infinite reach to win like a little bitch? Literally a third of the playable characters are power characters. You can easily balance that by giving everyone else back. But if they give all the characters at the start, what's the motivation to keep playing? What are you talking about? People have played Super Smash Bros. Melee for like 17 years without an unlock. If a game is fun to play against other people, therein lies the longevity. Mario Tennis Aces is fun to play against other people, and I'd play it for a lot longer if I had more options to tinker around with instead of petering out in between sparse redistributions. In conclusion, this is a shitty practice and I don't like it, hence the video. Well, that's gonna do it for this PSA. Like, share, and subscribe and whatnot, and I'll see you guys next time.